Welcome guys, welcome. I'll get to your comments just now. Just warming up a bit here, but yeah, we should be good. I'll see your screenshot just now. Gamer Zero, hope you're doing good. Welcome, Dear Blues, welcome as well. Hope you guys are good. Welcome everyone on Twitch as well. And yeah. James, welcome. What does Ryzeals do? They do a lot. They're basically a rank 4 deck. That's all you need to know. Rank 4 deck with like infinite extension, like disruptions, and yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff there. Are we getting OTK'd? No, we're going second, yeah, so we're not getting OTK'd, yeah? So we'll see what they do, but I think we should be okay. We did bait out at least, you know, Ash Blossom at least, so that's good. Let me have a look at the screenshot while we wait for this guy to finish. Oh, I see the deck list. I see Gamer Zero. Very interesting. A whole lot of stuff here. Okay. Wait, what are we fighting? Memento, yeah. Memento. I mean, based on the deck list, I mean, it's pretty much a Dino deck, but I mean, it's kind of more heavy on the, you know, the OG Dino plays and obviously the new Jurak plays, because obviously the main aim now is obviously your Jurak stuff, which obviously resolves and stuff, so I don't know. Because obviously if you're playing Jurak, you obviously want to make sure you're summoning obviously the star of the show, which is the Meteor, of course. But if you're not, then... Oh. Wow. Caesar. That's kind of rough. Obviously you got Mist for protection, that's also fine. But obviously what is the ideal end board? What do you want to achieve ultimately? Because I mean a lot of one-offs in the extra deck though. Oh wow. Nibiru coming a bit late here. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I can probably trade out Nibiru for a Kaiju. I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so. They got Fiendsmith. So of course, everyone's favorite combo after getting drolled is Fiendsmith. Nibiru is kind of useless now at this point. Hey, you know what? I mean, what do I add here? What to do with that Kaiju though? It's gonna be a bit annoying. You know what? I'm probably gonna do it like this. The OG classic Xeno combo, yeah. I see. And there's a random Cheng Yang in there, so maybe afterwards, like, you got your full plays. Yeah, And have you tried out in ladder yet, or are you still like experimenting? Have you practiced some combos? I'm sure you have. I mean, the deck list looks solid though. I mean, obviously it just depends what the playstyle is. So. What did he add? Oh, he added that. Oh. I think I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, I can search a kaiju now, but that's not gonna necessarily save me though. Okay. Actually, yeah, this is actually the play. Destroy and then search. That's better, I think. Yeah, this is like better. We'll do that. Then we can search a kaiju again. Oh, we can. Nah, that's just no. Let's search for that. Let's get rid of this. It's gonna be a problem for us later. Then we can kaiju that. I want to destroy cards here. This is warm up even, but okay. Already picking out brains here with this stuff, so it's fine. That's probably Emperor most likely. Yep. Why did I know that? Because it's always like that. They always have stuff. They always do. They always do. Okay, let's try and do this. I mean, they can still do the Paradise plays. They can still do all of that. I mean, yeah, it's just whatever, bro. At this point. Oh, that's a bit too early, don't you think? Using the Paradise early? Let me just double check. They didn't add anything that I'm not aware of. What did the Anguish search? Sleepy. Oh? I get to add a card. Oh, that's actually good. Wow. Will Springo be useful here? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Or even Seals. Both of them are equally as good. Given the play we're gonna do. Yeah, I think we're gonna just add Seals here. Because we are just getting our... Yeah, it's fine. You'll send that. Then we keep going. Yeah. Bro, you still have something else? Seriously? After having like a full board, and yet, yeah. I'll just get some recursion back. What does he have? Does he have the memento monster that take control of a monster? Maybe. I think he does. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I've... Maybe he just has Nibiru, I don't know. Maybe he has Nibiru, I don't even know. Ooh, the sleepy. Oh, that's why. So you can still get the effect off, right? Yeah, you can still get the effect off. Ah, okay, that's unfortunate. Ah. Given that to use all my energy on the Caesar, so I'm not really complaining actually, because that's what you have to do. Gotta put all your energy into your opponent's disruptions for some reason, and then that's it. Yeah. It's just kind of whatever. What can you do, guys? You can't do anything else. My whole combo was just to deal with the Caesar. And obviously they had the Fiendsmith stuff still, so what can you do there? Like, I would have been fine if I didn't have that to worry about that, because the hand was pretty decent. But yeah, it's not gonna really matter at this point. It's all good, guys. Yeah, this is unfortunate, because it's literally I had to put all my energy on dealing with Caesar, otherwise I'm not able to play the game. So, and I had to kaiju, like thinking, okay, that just to clear all the unnecessary stuff, but I guess, yeah, I still had some stuff, so. But it's okay, it's casual, so it's fine. I'm still warming up, because I've been playing like in a day, so I want to just make sure that I'm at least kind of having a game sense before I go into ladder, and not just get tilted every 5 minutes because of bad hands or whatever. So I think this time around the hand was good, but obviously playing into the disruptions, what can you do? So you are trying your best to play around those disruptions. Okay. Okay. I see the hand. Okay. Definitely see the hand, yeah. You know what? In case we get rolled. Yeah. As I thought. Yeah, this should be fine now. This should be fine now. Unless he has a max C, but I don't think so. Yeah, this is gonna be fine. Yeah, this is the true one card combo, is this one. Oh, he's got something. Oh, he's got something, guys. He's got something. He's got like a imperm, which is fine. You see that? You see what I'm saying? Better one card combo than Blue Tang, because this can play through hand traps. Like, look at that. Look at that. Way better. Yeah, this is literally what you're asking for. But yeah. Could still do the... Nah, it's fine. I'll just get Seals, it's fine. Like, literally, look at that. I got literally full board now. I mean, yeah, he probably has Nibiru. It's fine. It's whatever. But we literally have the perfect setup, as you can see. Play through Ash and Imperm. All because of a Neptibus. Well, technically we had the live stage, but I mean, that's still pretty good. We can find out exactly what they are playing, though. very shortly. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna go for dive, yeah. And I'm actually gonna use it. Actually gonna use it. I get some follow-up, of course. Let's see what you're playing. Ah, Malice, okay. So this is actually, look at that. They have perfect combination. They're gonna use Gold Sock, Malice Underground, and then got White Rabbit. That's insane though. But it's fine. This time around, we it's fine. I think we'll be okay. I think we got evenly match worst case if something happens, but yeah, should be fine. I think. I think I found a good way to go to both engines. And so you did do some experimenting a little bit. Beat that Malice. Yeah, it literally is just a warm-up, guys. So this is casual match, not even ranked ladder, but I'm just haven't played in a day, so I'm kind of just getting my senses right. So yeah, we should be fine. Let me get dive for follow-up. Now, if they draw a trap card, that'll be a problem. Big problem. Had to cut the Kaito and replace it with Giant Rex. I mean, yeah, I guess that kind of works then. Yeah, I think we're fine. We should be okay. Like I said, Bubble Reef is the better answer because they can't deal with unaffected Bubble Reef that's accumulating attack. So even the Hard Crypto can't go into it unless they go into access code early, and then hopefully the attack is not the same, but that's at least kills the battle phase at least. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Should I summon Aqua Angel? They don't play Super Poly. I mean, yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? Why not? At least it won't be destroyed by battle, at least if it points to a monster, so why not? Since Malice isn't the only one with secret effects. This. They're starting with Malice and Underground. Is that really a play? Okay. It's fine, I guess. What's the main card limits? Yeah, let me just... The first thing, I unfortunately, I don't want to wait, because if I wait, then it's like they're going to have too much things going on. So I have to just negate the first thing. And then we just pray from there. That's all. They do have a Gold Sock. They do have a White Rabbit. So they do have enough play, but it's going to be enough. Let's see. Oh, a White Rabbit from the deck instead. Okay, that's interesting. Dancing in Plat 1, bro. I don't even know. I don't know. Rank ladder is being messed up nowadays. Like, it's just like I was even saying yesterday. Like, the stream ended abruptly yesterday because my internet cut off. But I was just talking about how messed up the game is in terms of the shuffling and Like it's just going first. You're not getting the going first hand. You're getting a going second hand, and vice versa. So, Master Duel shuffling system is very inconsistent. Yeah, literally, it's always like that. Especially the rank up games. More specifically, the rank up games. There's always some BS happening, and if you go first, you get a bad hand. If you're going second, the opponent has like a crazy 10 negate board. It's like, what? You get to that point and you just mess up like that? There's no way. It doesn't really correlate. So you can have like a 10 win streak, but it doesn't even matter because it's like, oh, you just lose to like one single card, or you lose to one single thing. It's just crazy. And that one card just makes a difference. Oh, Malice and Mirror? Yeah, I learned my mistake last time, because last time I held onto my wave and then I didn't wave earlier, and then they had a trap card and it just dodged it. So I learned my lesson from the last game, which definitely was like I had like 9k attack and then they couldn't do anything until I didn't make my card unaffected, so it just destroyed it. Yes, now my Horus monsters give me more anime protagonist drawing. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the Horus cards are pretty decent. I mean, it's very not a crazy. You see, the problem with Horus is, well, not even a problem with Horus, but the nice thing about Horus is that it doesn't lead to anything stupidly toxic. Like, yeah, you might say, okay, it's a rank 8 turbo kind of thing, but yes, you can play stun, but the engine itself is not toxic. But Fiendsmith though is insane. You saw in that last duel, I played Memento now. Literally, I drilled them. That their turn should have ended, but because they had 2 bodies, they just go into Fiendsmith, and then it just changes everything. So even if you get drolled, you don't really get punished. So it's like, what's the point of drolling then, or hand trapping then? Because it's like, okay, I still got plays though. As they say, a plan B. Appaloosa. Okay, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. You haven't addressed the problem of how do you deal with the 5k monster. Like, yeah. I'm not even using them as exceeds material. I just use guidance and blessing to +6. Yeah, that's literally it. Use the worst reason for different things. I used it because it was a nice way to kind of, you know, fix your hands a little bit with that draw one, and also you had a water monster in there, so it was nice to summon something off the Horus, and you could play around the lock of Koro Triangle and everything. So at that time it was very good to play, but I mean this version's a lot better. So I'm just, yeah, you know, we're always evolving. So because you're not evolving, then you're not learning anything. Because even the meta decks at once upon a time, they evolved every single time. When the meta shift, they have to evolve to stay relevant. So otherwise, what do? You can't do much. So their worst option, or their best option now, is to set up a board, since they can't deal with the 6k monster, I guess. That's only fair though, because you see the difference between my deck and other decks is that, you see, when I make this is all that you have to deal with. Not like, oh, there's still hand traps or there's other disruptions lurking around. Like, nah, this is just literally 1 or 2 negates max, and that's literally it. If you know what you're doing, you can deal with it. If you don't know what you're doing, then this is what happens. You're like, okay, no, cool, it's fine, I'll just set up a board, but I can, like, deal with it. Okay, it's MTP. Yeah. One binder. Okay, you can banish my follow-up, that's fine. You can do that, but You can actually just banish my follow up. That's literally fine, but I can get it back. Like the problem with Marinces is you want the cards to be banished because you can just bring it back every time. So I'm saying a card like this is a very good balanced card in the right direction, because although the deck doesn't do much, this card alone does quite a lot. So everything a boss monster is kind of supposed to be, this is what you expect. Oh, doesn't want to banish my back row, I guess. Sure. Wood for Diamond was against Blue Eyes, a +6, and also Monster Reborn. Wow. That's insane, though. That the ultimate disrespect, I guess. But yeah, very satisfying win, I guess. Not bad. Okay, GWC is there. That's fine. So you're keeping MTP for next turn, I guess. And what did I just say earlier? Like, literally, if you don't deal with the problem, like, how do you clear that monster? You can't clear it. You, like, I don't even know. Yeah, that was interesting. But there we go. You see, in the last stream, this thing would have happened. The same thing, wouldn't be able to deal with it, and then they actually run up going out of. They actually go into time because they don't know how to deal with that. So they're doing all these banishing and whatever, but it's not helping. Okay, we're gonna do one more warm up, and we're gonna go into ranked. I think that's only fair, because yeah, it's gonna be a long stream today. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Because you see, we're getting decent hands like this in casual match. We go to rank ladder, it's gonna be totally different. Just watch. You're gonna see the difference between that and ladder. You're gonna see, like, let's see, are we gonna get another good hand consistently? Not really. Nah, you see, this is a trash hand. Really bad. I don't know. Should I even keep call by? I'll probably say call by. Yeah, the hand is not good. Tree plants. Respectable. The good thing I put call by there, so I can deal with the. I know they have card effects when they send to the grave some of the cards, so I know Predator plans very well. Yeah, fusion summoning, that's fine. And we'll use the hand as well, probably. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Nothing triggers here, so I'll just leave it. Exactly my point, Baconologist. Exactly my point. Like, this game literally just feels rigged, bro. I don't even know. It just feels rigged. Because now, if you go to ladder now, you're gonna see the hands are gonna be so weird, and then all of a sudden, it's like, but bro, you just had like a god tier hand like a few turns ago, like, or a few duels roll. They're like, yeah, exactly. Like, who even cares? And that's just for everybody, though. That's just for everybody. And for some reason, the best decks always have hand traps. Have you guys noticed that the best decks, Ryziel and Malice and whatever, they always at least have hand traps. Always. They always do. They always have something. And it makes them look like so overpowering because, like, oh my gosh, you stop them, but yet they still have plenty of things to disrupt you as well. So yeah. Oh. Ooh. Exactly, because remember, Konami's trying to sell packs, and to sell packs, they're saying, guys, these are the better cards. You please play meta. Oh, like this is what they're saying. They're like, now, we want to nerf you guys to the ground. Like, you playing road decks? No, you must be punished. And that is that. What do I want to banish here? Kind of want to wait for my turn, though. My point exactly, Baconologist. You can't even play your favorite decks because remember, it's supposed to be like, okay, I want to play my deck that's actually I like, that's fun. Now I can't even play my deck that's fun because I'll just get demolished by the meta. Like, come on. And some of those decks are actually quite fun. They're quite unique in a way, but nah. Konami says no. We want to expose the meta decks to be the dominant decks, and that's it. You saw now in the tier list of in the Master meta, Malice is almost at tier 0. That's how crazy it is. Because literally Malice is like running rampant in all the tournaments because it's just dominating. Top cut representation. Okay, it might not be winning the events, but it's representing a lot. What does this do when your opponent would summon a monster from the extra deck? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna first do this. So I need to get rid of this. Some card that doesn't make a difference here. I'll probably just banish this. Is fine. Because there's so many decks I would like to play, but for some reason I cannot play them because A, they don't have support for it yet, because Master is taking forever to release it, and number 2, it's like the meta is just too much for those decks to even compete, and you can only compete going first. And why is that? Only when you go first you can enjoy your deck. I want to also enjoy my deck kind of going second as well. Have that interactive duel, not that okay, get completely blindsided by like 5 million things. Okay, this is going to be interesting. How are we going to do this? Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll actually take it. I'll just do it again. Yeah, I should just do that again. Yeah, this is like literally over. He has literally nothing else. And yeah, we just... Yeah, let me actually do it this way. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the ban. That's like, bro, what even is that? I think we'll talk about it after this duel. Like, bro, what are they trying to say here? That they want Block Dragon to be okay in the game? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. One bit. And actually just summon Sea Angel again because it wasn't actually summoned, so we can actually use its effect. I mean, why not? Let's just get the field spell, maybe we're actually gonna get a crazy board here. It's actually insane, because technically, any Marincius monster plus an Atlantean is kind of a combo. In a way. And it's very good to discard it, because you're gonna get so much value off just that one discard. I mean, yes, it's main phase 2, but by the time we're done with this, we're going to be done. Like, let me see. Yeah, let me just get... I think I'll just get Springo back. Yeah, it's fine. We're going to get like some follow-up anyway. Just got that. Get Wave. See, we're getting follow-up on this, definitely. Look at that. And then we're gonna get wait, what are we doing? We're gonna get a Poseidon, right? Yeah. Let's just get this. Yeah, this is already unaffected already. I'm just gonna spin this back. Yeah, this is fine. I'll just I'll just get another Notibus for follow-up, why not? Oh no, why did I do that? I should have just used the one in the field. Never mind, that's fine, we'll still get a monster back. And it doesn't really matter. I mean, yeah, why not? Back to the hand you go, or extra deck that is. Summoning Rock is going to come to Master Duel. That's going to be Gem Knights, guys. Gem Knights. Gem Knights is going to come to Master Duel. In probably the worst timing ever, because it won't actually shine, because there's currently a Malice and Ryziel format. So any deck that comes now won't really make a difference. It really won't. Yeah. This is perfect. Yeah, this is literally fine. Oh no, wait, what? Why is it not allowing? It's so weird that you have to do it in the order that the game wants to do, because you know for a fact those two are going to be materials, but now you just have to do your own stuff. Yeah. Okay. Right, we have follow-up, we broke the board. That's exactly what you're looking for. And most decks can't do that. I'm just saying, most decks can't do that. So this is that. This deck, the only thing holding back this deck is just restrictions. That's the only thing. That's literally the only thing. If we'll basically be like a Malice on the level of Malice, if we had the access to, you know, all the Cyberse cards and whatever, like we'll literally be on like another level. But of course, we are obviously prohibited by that. Oh, set 1. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there's the Maxi we don't really care about. We don't really care about. But yeah. I don't know what that is, and I probably don't want to know, but it's fine. We'll just summon Neptibus and we go from there. Yeah, we'll just... We have so many things to do. Let's just do this, yeah. Let's just wrap this up. Oh. This is lethal right here. But now the thing is, I don't know what this card is. That's why I'm like kind of hesitant though. But yeah. I think let's just go for the nice play. Because that's what this deck be doing. And remember, look at that. And I think that was 4 summons. Yeah, that was literally 4 summons. So even if we get nibbed or whatever, we don't even care. Yeah. It doesn't even, like, this deck does a lot. Okay. We are kind of warmed up now. Let's see how it reflects in ladder. Let's see. Literally the same deck that we played now. Literally the same deck. Let's see how it actually fares. But yeah. Oh, that's good. Going first, nice to see it. But yeah. I was supposed to talk about the ban list, but I think we'll talk about it after this. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not complaining. This is actually a decent hand, but he's probably got hand traps, most likely. Yeah? Oh. No. Okay. Cool. And I got Dragoons anyway, so this is fine. Okay. Let's see. Should I get? Yeah, I'll probably get a shrine. Why not? Yeah. So this is exactly why I take up this shrine, because I know if I take another card, it won't give me my restrictions that I want. Yeah, Ash. Yeah. That actually is a good Ash. To be fair, that's actually a good Ash. So, opponent's not gonna like this. I literally have everything I need already. I don't even care. That's exactly why we play this engine. Like, look at that. That's actually insane, though. Poseidra, probably not. Let me get a Pistace on the. Yeah, we actually don't even care. We got Drolled and Ashed, and look at that, we're playing right through it. Literally playing right through it. The only thing is, yeah. Here we go to Aqua Angel. Oh, he's got the Nibiru as well. Oh, okay. We'll find out if he has Nibiru. I think he has Nibiru, guys. Oh, I think he has Nibiru. He definitely has Nibiru. So that's why we're doing this play. So we're gonna keep, you know, Crystal in the extra monster zone, because that's what we do. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Look at that. You can't sugarcoat that. That is like, look at that. Ash and Droll. Like, what are the odds? Yep, Nibiru. That is fine. That's actually fine. Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna set this. And they don't play board breakers, so I'm gonna set my impulse. And that is that. Yep, they can try and Nibiru is not going to work. Oh, they're going to keep it. Yeah, because obviously if I go into another play, then yeah, that's it. Ooh, actually I can get follow-up with Dragoons actually. Oh, with that. So I'm going to wait for standby phase. Wait for standby phase. Yeah, I'm going to get follow-up now. Might as well just get follow-up now. Yeah. This is follow up. You know, I'm gonna get Poseidra. He has talents and Nibiru, which I care nothing about, to be fair. Yeah, this is like GG's. Do I keep Basil? Yeah, no, I'll put Basil in grave. Yeah, so the Naya has a card on field. Dominus Impulse will protect me from Nibiru, so I don't even care anymore. I literally don't care anymore. If he has a back row card, I'll probably deal with that. But if not, I'll just keep going as per normal. Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah. Maxi, seriously? Really? Really though? Really though? Yeah, I think I'll just do this. Yeah, I'll get that if it's fine. So you see, he doesn't have anything. The other card is probably dead, so I'll just like leave it. But yeah, I can just force out. Yeah, to be fair. Hold up. Let me see. Yeah, I'm keeping Crystal Heart definitely there because if we get nibbed, which we won't because I have Dominus Impulse for it, so it won't even matter at that point. And I think we'll just go for this play. Yeah, we'll do this. This is the better play. We'll probably just snap that Nibiru right now. Then we're literally fine. This is 4 summons. So yeah, if we deal with the Nibiru, then it's literally game. Then we're fine. Let's go for this. Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah, let's rather just play around it. Let's just play around it. Because I actually want to go for game here. Yeah. Like it doesn't even know that I have impulse, but that already tells me that he has nothing else. So that's pretty much a GG right there. Because he knows I have Nibiru. It's like he knows Nibiru is there. So it's like, I don't know. Tricky time, what's up? Okay. Before we continue, let's talk about what's happening with the updates and stuff. So I think there's a new ban list, and I think a new updated secret pack, I think. Okay, but let's talk about the ban list first. So September 10th is the next pack, and based on that, they've unbanned certain cards. One is Brilliant Fusion, and number 2 is Block Dragon. So it can only be one thing, that Gem Knight is coming. It's a no-brainer. This card literally says Fusion Summon a Gem Knight monster, aka, duh, the new support's coming. So, yeah, it's a no-brainer. But the question is, why is it at 3 though? Because this deck is known for, like, it's almost like Gimmick Puppet, but kind of the same level, because they have a lot of fusion monsters that just inflict damage. They have secret effects, and then they still go for battle damage afterwards. So it's like kind of a really annoying deck to deal with. And now, especially with Block Dragon in the mix, it's going to be quite insane though. Like, how do you counter this? It doesn't start a chain. Adamancipator's going to come back. Adamancipator Gem Knight, I don't know. Like, it's going to be literally a thing. I don't know. You think Nibiru stops this? Nibiru doesn't care about, this card doesn't care about Nibiru. As long as you have Earth monsters in your hand or grave, it's infinitely summoned. So, I don't know. Man, it's going to be quite annoying. Dragon at 3 in the Malice and Rizio format. Well, I don't know. Is it okay? Well, to be fair though, we can have a look at this actually. We can see how it is actually in the other formats. Let's have a look and see what is going on here. You guys can see, right? Yeah, you guys can see. Okay, I'm just gonna check. Let's search this card, Block Dragon. Let's see what it was good for. Block Dragon. Yeah, look at that. In the TCG, it's banned. And in the OCG, it's at 1. So, literally, masterduel's kind of bringing it back to the format, but is it really viable, though? I mean, is that a smart move? I mean, to be fair though, they thought Block Dragon at 1 was going to kill the game, kind of, but I guess it's doing nothing because, again, there's a lot of stronger decks out there. Look at that, Adamancipator. You see Gem Knights. You see Gem Knights is here, but Gem Knights with new support is going to be very different. The deck plays very, very different. So you might see a lot of Gem Knight players, but then again, will Gem Knight be meta? I don't think so, because again, we said now earlier, most decks are not viable because the format just sucks. Because you have to go first to do things. So I don't know. It's literally no. The thing is, guys, let's be honest. This is not the actual ban list that we are waiting for, because remember, there's still the World Championship, and they're gonna see how the World Championship is, what decks need to get hit. And we know for a fact Malice is gonna get hit. I know for a fact it's gonna get hit. I don't know. Is Ryzel gonna get hit? I don't know. Given that they just pre-hit X Ryzel at to 2, I don't know. I don't think that changes things, but Malice definitely needs a hit because that deck's just way too strong. I think that's probably the strongest deck going into the World Championship, because people are probably going to have one Malice deck, one Ryzel deck, and then maybe a surprise deck, because everyone has at least 2 decks, but obviously there won't be more than one person playing Malice. So I get what they're trying to do in terms of diversify the format in a way, because if you let people have their way, they'll just be playing Malice and Ryzel only, and the shared card pooling and stuff makes kind of sense. But even then, it's still not going to change the fact that there's going to be at least one player with Malice, one player with Ryzel, and then maybe another player with some other deck, which we have Mermail, Memento, Branded even, but I don't think people are going to be playing Branded. Maybe Crystron, I don't even know. But definitely within the teams, there's going to be at least a Malice player and a Ryzel player guaranteed. It's just that now what other surprise factor is there? We don't know, because remember, people have 2 decks each. So we'll see. We'll also see what the shared cards is going to be, because you've seen now it's kind of been a power struggle in the form of if you look at the tier list right now, like look at that, the tier list right now is kind of wild actually, because I don't know if you guys can see that, but Malice is at 40. Is that? I think that's 44%. That's almost tier 0, guys. It's literally almost there. Because it's just had such a high representation in all the events, which is insane. And then obviously followed by that is obviously Ryzel with 34, very close. But yeah, the fact that there's, based on, remember, this takes all the community tournaments, not just the meta weekly. It takes all the community tournaments and the meta weeklies and everything, and combines it into the top cut of top performing deck lists in terms of a pie chart. And this is basically what it is. So you can see all these decks in tier 1 and tier 3. This is the most like represented decks in the thing. But tier 1 is ridiculous. Almost 80% of the pooling is coming from 2 decks, which is kind of ridiculous. So definitely these 2 are the best chances going into the World Championship, definitely. And then tier 3 is just like, okay, cool, wild card. There might be a odd Tempai deck maybe. Some Brave Soul playing Tempai. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they'll find a way with all the board breakers in the world. And obviously trending is just, decks that are just up and down between the tiers. Maybe some blind options, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. That's just how it is. So it's kind of ridiculous now. This format is just crazy though. Like, it's just literally Malice and Ryzel, and it's even so bad. Like, if you guys watch even the meta weeklies, it's literally just Malice and Ryzel. Every final, it's Malice and Ryzel. It's just, it's like, and even most of the top cut is Malice and Ryzel. So it's like, okay, so what's the real objective of the tournament then? Because are you really saying that the format is diverse? Not really. Because it's just always the same 2 decks that are dominating, and it's just, oh, okay, you win it this week, another deck wins it next week, another deck wins it this week. So it's like an alternating thing. But definitely Malice is the better deck objectively on paper, because it doesn't have a lot of answers to it. Whereas at least Ryzel, you can say, yeah, that's kind of how it is, but that's how it was in real life. But you know what's funny in real life? Malice wasn't the Malice on paper was the better deck, but actually it was yugioh because side deck. The side deck made the difference in those Malice matchups, because even though Malice was it appeared to be more dominant, yugioh was actually more dominant because they had a literal side deck to counter Malice. So they were playing triple Lancia, triple Moltomi Meows. Every card you can think about that will stop them, they literally had it in their arsenal. And because they could side it out, it made yugioh feel very broken. And mind you, this was even before Malice and yugioh got their like initial supports. Like yugioh was just literally dominating because of that. So it's kind of a 180 where Malice is the only format in Master Duel where it actually is performing better objectively because it's best of one. And we've seen this trend before where decks not necessarily do well in OCG, TCG now do better in Master Duel because best of one is not a format that actually demonstrate the ability of skill. Okay, yeah, there is a bit of skill, but it's actually how good you draw, and if you don't draw the cards you need, then you get blown out. That's literally how it is. So in a best of one format, Malice is very, very tricky to deal with because you don't have the hand traps. They're making an unbreakable board pretty much, and most decks cannot deal with all the million things going on because you think, okay, Dark Ruler, whatever, you Raigeki them, but guess what? They have a Marcher in their hand, everything comes back. Literally everything. Their cards don't trigger on Link Summon, they trigger on Special Summon, which makes it even worse. Because I promise you, if they had those kind of restrictions of, okay, if this card is Link Summoned or whatever, then these cards will not be that good. But the fact that they're trap set and you can activate them immediately by just banishing a Malice monster, you have all these cards coming back that trigger when they're banished. So it's like it's infinite recursion and also getting your follow-up and your disruptions at the same time, which is just too much for the modern game, unfortunately. But maybe that's going to change when we get a ban list, because that's all we need. All you need is just a ban list to just reduce the consistency in such a way that now you're going to be punished if you are doing certain combo lines. But right now for Malice, there's just literally no punishment because they have so many options in their toolbox that like you can't really. I mean, Lancia is the only card that stops them, but even then, that's just for one turn. If you don't OTK them the next turn, they're just gonna come back at you and then boom, done. OTK you even worse. So that's it. I think Malice is a very good example of a perfect modern Yu-Gi-Oh deck because it literally has everything going for it. But it's just too powerful, man. That's just it. Luckily in the OCG and TCG, the side deck kind of saves them a little bit because they can be confident to say, okay, look, it's fine, I'm playing against Malice, but I know game one, it is what it is. But post side deck, I can set out specific cards for Malice, and then that's it. But now we can't have that luxury. So it's literally almost every card is like a starter, which is like, okay, you imperm it even, but okay. And that's the thing. If you look at a Malice deck, right? Just look at the option that they have. Number one, they are cybers. Number two, they are dark monsters. So Bestials are also being played in these decks, which makes it even more resilient because you can literally have like the worst hand ever, but you can make it something out of nothing. And yeah, like you have a card that basically is like a Bestial, but it's in archetype Bestials. And then you have every card does something except for Chessy Cat, which requires a Malice card in the hand to banish, but effectively Dormouse, White Rabbit, even the field spell is all starters. And I don't even know, bro. Like it's crazy because every card interacts with each other and then it yields to more things. So for example, if you are disrupting your opponent, for example, if you use let's say the GWC or you use the MTP07, you're banishing your monsters, but then at the same time you're also getting follow-up. They're coming back, they're drawing cards. Like, what even is that? That White Binder's coming back, the Red Ransom's coming back. Like, that is unheard of. And obviously this card doesn't really care about Ash. doesn't care about Ghost Ogre. The only card that deals with this is like a mystical space typhoon or a detonator, because on activation you can deal with it. But there's no outs to this card, and the fact that I don't even know. This deck is kind of just wild, bro. And they have all these extenders: Gold Sock, the Bestials, and even just setting a trap card and playing through an Imperm or what and Veiler, like it's just like nothing. Because all their cards interact. Because that is kind of the danger of making a deck so interactive like that. Now every card almost like it feels unfair, which shouldn't be the case. You know, I haven't seen a deck that has done that in a long time, where literally anything you do, you're getting follow-up because it's interacting with the actual mechanic of the deck. But that shouldn't be the case. But yeah, I think they realize no, but actually Crossover Breakers, I mean, they got two really good decks in Malice and Raizo, but in the later format, Justice Hunters is kind of the same thing, but the difference is in Justice Hunters, it's not just one deck that's dominating. Yes, Yummy is kind of whatever, but K9 is just as good. Draco Tales is just as good as well. So imagine in the best of one format how good those decks are going to be. They're going to be pretty good. So I think by that point the format's going to be very different, and I think going to be more enjoyable. I think so. But definitely Malice and Raizo format, no, it's just in the best of one, there's too much going on there. But yeah, it's still a foresight to come, because obviously remember we're still going to get the other deck build pack set, which is just like whatever. So I don't know. But yeah, that's literally it. Malice just overturned. The only actual valid option against him I see is going second build and cooked in by board breakers. But I mean, like I said, even Malice, they can play through all those board breakers. Because they set up too many disruptions, they can play through it. So, and because them being Cybers as well makes it so worse. I don't even know. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. It's not good, but for a few months until they get an actual hit, this ban list that we got on the September 10th is not the real ban list. The real ban list will come after Worlds, then we'll know what's gonna happen there. Did you read my message, Diamond? Which message, Belby Scarto? Which message was that? Which one did you see? Oh, the Decade video? Oh yeah, I saw it. I mean, nothing more to say about it. I mean, it's just, I mean, that game was that game. I did see it. I mean, I know because I played it, so I know what it was about. But I haven't really paid attention to it. But yeah, famous, yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I guess for the wrong reasons, I guess. But okay, it's fine. Because obviously they're questioning the play that I did in the game 3 where I banished my own Bubble Reef and thinking that there was no talent in their hand, but they had talent, so I couldn't play around that. So I don't know. But yeah, that play was not a misplay or anything. That was literally strategic because I saw his hand before that and I didn't see a talents, but he happened to draw talent. So I'm trying to play around something that, knowing it for a fact he doesn't have it, but yet he had it. And that's what being unfortunate is. So that's all. That's literally all. So nothing to say about that, but yeah. I don't know what the comments people say because I don't really read comments too much because, yeah, I don't know. For the next one, go full Mermail. Nah, I'm not going to go full Mermail. I'm still going to play Mermail Marensis until... I don't know, until we get support. Let's say that until we get proper support, there's no other deck I'm playing because I like Mermail. I'm not gonna lie, I like Mermail, but the Mermail is not perfect. Let's be honest. If we're being honest with each other, Mermail is not perfect, and I know this because I played the deck pure with even before the thing came. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. There's something about the weaknesses of the deck which I don't know. It doesn't really sit well with me because now I'm playing the deck, but now the thing is I want to do something more, and I feel like that's what you know, it does stuff. It's very powerful turn 1, very powerful turn 2, but the resources run out very quickly, and I think that's the problem, because the resource management in Mermail pure is not that great, because you would think there's some sort of recursion and whatever. There really isn't, because you use up all your stuff quite quickly. So because you're sending stuff for cost and everything, you're not getting those resources back, unfortunately, unless you're drawing specific cards to recycle those cards back. But it's not something I'm not a fan of that. The resource management is not that good, but everything else I'm fine with. So that's why I said I'd rather use that in a deck that actually needs that. And that's what it's sitting in Marinces right now. I think that's like probably for me the best way to maximize the ability of playing the Mermail cards and also still enjoying your regular Cybers deck, I guess. That's not too broken, I guess. Because let's be honest, amongst all the other Cybers decks out there, I think Marinces is one of the more respectable, more balanced decks out there. It doesn't do too many things, but it does have quite high potential because we can abuse a card like Zelantis. You don't read YouTube comments on YouTube videos? Well, not on Meta Weekly, since you have like 200. No, the thing is, I read comments, but I don't necessarily need to reply to all of them. I just read them, but I don't like pay attention to it, because some of them have no sense what they are saying. So I don't even bother trying to, like, you know, trying to comprehend, okay, what is this guy actually saying or whatever, because let's be honest, people are just trolling in the comments most of the time, especially on his videos. I've seen, like, literally they'll trash literally anybody in that video. Like, they're not even having a clue what's going on in the mind of the players. They'll just assume their own things, and that's just not how it should be, because if you are playing that game in that moment in time, because in that same video that we're talking about, that very next duel, did you see what happened with the Zeroboros misplay, they call it? Bro, it's literally, you're playing under time condition. You're not worried about thinking about, oh, I need to put in the zones. Yes, it happened that the other player also did the same thing, but you're not thinking about that. It just happens. And that's Yu-Gi-Oh for you. Those things just happen. So I wouldn't, and they're busy saying, oh no, like, I saw something about, oh, they're saying they have clueless, they have no idea what's going on. I'm like, okay. You're a god at the game. You know exactly when to not do anything. Cool, but you can't take it on the other guys and say, oh, okay, this guy has no clue what's going on or whatever. Even the guys that were, I saw one that was saying that, oh, there's no sense to play Mermail Marinces. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Literally, what are you talking about? Like, that was it. You're just saying stuff just to get kind of a reaction in a way, but it doesn't make sense. Because if you know what you're talking about, then you wouldn't be saying stuff like that, because you're saying about we're playing other engines which don't actually do anything in Marinces. It literally does nothing. And you're saying that's actually better than playing Mermail? I disagree. Because where is that coming from? So I read comments, but some of them, I don't really take them seriously, though, to be fair. I really don't. Because literally, when it comes to mirror matches, I've played so many mirror matches, I don't feel like I'm going to lose against Mermail or whatever. I really don't. Because I have the answer for them. That's the reality. Because I know how the deck works, and I know what the weak points are. So they can't deal with unaffected monsters. They can't deal with another water player specifically that's playing the same cards as them. So I feel like that in itself is like, okay, cool. But I haven't had any issues when it comes to playing this deck against water decks specifically. No issues. I mean, yeah, there are some duels where, yeah, it looks one-sided, but even when even when they're hand looping for 3 with Minstrel and Mullen Glacier, I still win the game because I know exactly how the interactions work. Not just on that, I mean, the deck just performs better. That's just how I've observed. So I don't know if someone will say, oh, but there's no synergy. There's literally a lot of synergy. There's better combos you can do in Mermail in Marincess than Marincess itself. That's how good the engine is. My point exactly, yeah. Pure Marincess or Pure Mermails play worse into hand rip build. I mean, yeah. And the reason why I'm playing it the way I'm playing it is because I don't want to have a thing of, okay, I go second, I don't have a chance in the game. That's what it does. Because going first is whatever, but the fact that I can play kind of going first and second, that's what you want. You want flexibility. I never got flexibility before. So yeah, I don't know. Everyone will have their own opinion about a deck, but for me, you cannot talk about a deck that you have no idea how the mind of that player is playing it, why they're playing it that way. Because I've been saying it for almost 2 years now. You guys are not playing Marincess the way you should be playing it, because people are just seeing it as a Towers deck, but it's not just a Towers deck. Because that's all they see it as, but it's more than that. But again, it's only from my perspective, because remember, I've been playing this deck for so long. And if I didn't have a clue what I was doing, I wouldn't be evolving the deck so much to just you know, to try and optimize this deck. I've literally optimized this deck to the point where now it's like it actually does something. It's not like it does nothing on field. It does something. Why are you playing Marincess in Mermails? Just playing Mermails? And I'm like, Mermails give extra options. Yeah. That's the classic excuse they say, right? Now I'm saying, like, for me, you can play literally any deck you want, but literally, any deck is viable if you put your mind to it. If you put your mind to it, you can literally do anything. But people want to just assume, okay, no, a deck is like this, and that's all. And then when they face the deck themselves, they're like, oh wow, look at that. You know, how did I lose to that? Maximum C. Tilament. Oh wow. Oh. In fact, my locals always buys top tier decks. If my guards cards beat them, you'll just sell the deck away. I mean, yeah, because people are not expecting the deck to not perform well. They're expecting it to just dominate, but it doesn't. Some people are just that good at a deck that they play. That's all. And you can't do anything about that. Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, it's just Fiendsmith. Ugh. Yeah. Fiendsmith. Oh, Fairy Tale Snow. Wow, what are the odds? Another card that should be banned, but for some reason is not banned. For some reason not banned. I don't know. You know, it's not ban or the shufflers. The shufflers are not the biggest issue. The issue is this card is just stupid. This card just shouldn't exist. This card should be banned. Not even the necro face that they semi-limited was the problem. Is this card that's enabling it. But yeah. Oh, Imperm. Useless. Literally useless. Doesn't do anything for me right now. But you know what I am going to do? I'm going to full loss right now. So in case he has ideas to summon from the deck, I get a draw at least. So I will do that. So let me first full loss first. And I'm actually going to trick him. I'm actually going to use this effect first. Yeah, they can draw cards, cool, but I don't really care about that. Yeah, you can still draw 3, or mill 3 actually. Oh, there's the shuffle you're talking about. Both of them, there they are, look at that. Both of them. Both of them, guys, there they are. Let's see. How do I play around this? You see, if I summon Piscalis, right? The meta noise is going to trigger, so I don't want that to trigger. And I want him to use the shufflers actually, so yeah, let's actually bet him out. Yep, there's the first one. Nothing much in my graveyard anyway, so it's actually not that bad, to be fair. You see, if he was smart enough, he would have actually banished myself early, but because you actually could have stopped the play of but actually you couldn't, so it's fine. Oh, you just got rid of the Piscalis anyway. Okay. Right. He's got one more shuffler left. It's fine. Yeah, I'm actually kind of in a good position, to be fair, though. I'm actually fine in it. I'm actually fine, though, because... Yeah, I think I'll actually just do this. Yeah, this is actually fine. I can deal with 2 birds in 1 stone. I'm not going to crash into Fairy Tale Snow, obviously. But you probably just link it off anyway. Knowing him. And then I'm going to go... attack into this. It's only give more damage. 300. It's the same thing. Crash into that. And then do that. Because I know what he wanted to do, so it's fine. Unaffected, so then you don't get any search. There we go. And guess what? I get it back. Yeah, this is fine. Oh. You're gonna give up your shuffler because of wave. What a interesting play, but okay, it's fine. Really fine. At least he doubled all the shufflers now, so that's good. Just gonna imp him right here. Wait, am I under? I think I'm just gonna go Bubble Reef, yeah. At this point in time, no real options at this point. Okay. Banish Marble Drunk. Oh, even in match. You know what? It may or may not come up, but I think it might be probably too late, I think. Might be too late. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me, bro? You literally just... well, you shuffled it back and you got literally another Shiren. What are the odds? Oh, a Lurie. Are you... Bro. Wait, it was sent. So it didn't trigger. Yeah, I'm just gonna politely negate that. Yeah, so it was sent to the graveyard, not discarded, so it doesn't trigger. You can still go Fiendsmith, I'm sure. You can still go Fiendsmith. I mean, he does have Exciton Knight. It's an interesting play. These powers don't sound consistent in practice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm saying, for me, if you're playing stuff, I understand it, but you have to have some sort of, like, there has to be some sort of synergy some way. It can't just be like just dumping cards because they're good. I mean, does it make sense in your deck? So yeah, I don't know. Because every card I play, I always explain to you guys why I play it. So, and my results speak for itself. So I'm not gonna say, oh, my decks have been bad in the past. No, they've been just as good because I'm able to adapt to every single meta that's there. Not just, oh, we play one deck and then we just give it up and then we just move on to another deck. That's not challenging yourself. That's not making yourself like, okay, trying to understand how, you know, the meta is evolving and how the interactions work with certain decks. That's pretty much how it is. Oh, bro, this guy's just gonna... Oh, Fiendsmith. You know, I like the engine, but it's just too generic to be splashable everywhere. That's my only issue with this deck. Or my issue with Fiendsmith. It's just too generic to be played in every deck. Even Ryzeal can play it. And they have this nice recursion of shuffling back and... oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy. Caesar? Pilgrim Reaper. Oh, wow, bro. Of course. Of course he gets a Tillerman name. Of course he does. Oh. Because the game likes me so much. Yeah. So if you didn't enjoy the shufflers, I would have won this game comfortably. Because that's just how it is. Oh boy, there we go. And notice they have Xyz, they have links, they have fusions. Like, bro, what even is that? You're supposed to be a Tillerman deck, a fusion deck. You were banned of one less fusion. And yet that's supposed to hurt them? No. They'll just do other things. Because again, lack of restrictions. It's just lack of restrictions. Restrictions is what's holding back most decks. That's literally it. And not enough good starters and good extenders, to be fair, because extenders require setup and all that, which is not how modern Yu-Gi-Oh is supposed to be. It can't keep up with what's happening right now in this game. Or in any format, that is. Is this lethal? Oh, it's not. Okay, now it is. Almost, if he just has another... Oh, but he does. He has Fairy Tale Snow in the grave. Because Fairy Tale Snow is perfectly balanced, guys. You see, it's perfectly balanced for the game. Oh my goodness. Another tier name? Wow, yeah. This is over. I'm not even gonna waste time, yeah. Because it's literally so much RNG. You probably got the best RNG you could talk about. Like, look at that. Off of Scream, you got 2 shufflers. And of course, you think you did anything for that? No, you didn't. You just play a better deck that's objectively better than everything else. So how can you say, oh, I dominated my opponent? I don't agree with that. Because if you're playing a deck with RNG, how can it showcase the ability of, you know, demonstrating a little bit of skill? I'm just saying. Because RNG is not skill. It's not. It's totally. It's like literally what the game decides you're gonna get and not get. Oh boy, what is this hand, bro? If I was going first, I would be mad. Like, what is this hand? It's a normal summon. I'm very worried about that. But it's fine. We'll just negate it anyway. You can still go into whatever, what's it, Requiem and all that stuff, but I don't know. We have Impulse, so it's fine, I guess. Yeah. Bro, Pascalis. Bro, this card I don't want to see going second. It's not good. It literally is not good. I'm not even kidding to you guys. It's not that good. It is so bad to hand traps. So bad. Like, what do you do with Pascalis going second? Absolutely nothing. And yet, this is a one-off, guys. Remember, this card is a one-off in my deck, and I'm seeing it more often. Where are my 3-ofs? What's going on? Can someone explain that how that works? That doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. That's a call by the grave, most likely. And I'll just be like, whatever. Oh, it's not. Bro, like, this is not... I feel like Pascalis needs like a retrain or something, because like it's just not... It's not what we're looking for. It's just not good enough. I have to be honest. Pascalis is not a card you want to see going second. Nibiru. Yeah. I think I will just negate that and destroy it. I'm not even gonna bother. What, do you have Impulse? You don't play Impulse, exactly. Yeah, get out of here. It's one card that Konami did right, Dominus Impulse. That actually put restrictions on them. So not everyone can just abuse it. Because imagine guys, if there was no restrictions on Dominus Impulse and Purge, people would be playing that thing like hand traps, literally. It's like so good. let me have a peek at your deck, actually. I'm very curious now. What are you playing? What are you playing? Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes. Okay. Snake Eyes. Is that still even a deck anymore? I've rarely seen Snake Eyes, to be fair. People are still clinging on to, oh no, I still not playing my meta deck that I invested so much in. Yeah, but that's what you get for investing in a deck that's going to get banned, definitely. Okay, so it's not Ash. Is that Imperm? It's not. I mean, I'm keeping Impulse in my hand because I already activated from the hand, so no point setting it. Yeah. Snake Eyes. Okay. Bro. In the end phase. Why would you do that in the end phase, though? You do it in the main phase. Oh my goodness. Like, what a very interesting play there. Oh, okay. You should have done an end of main phase to get at least the Lacrima Sen, but okay. It's fine. Ugh. I'm just gonna negate this. I don't want... Is that Snake Eyes? What? What's that other card? Snake Eye something. I can't remember now. The end phase plays around Talents, Raigeki, and Board Breakers, but you can't even activate it because it's in the main phase. It literally says during the main phase. So what? Make that you tried so much to activate that effect, but yet you're not even gonna use it? Engraver. Shuffling all the materials. So you can just do it over and over and over again. Gotta love grind game like that, right? Defense position. You don't want to... Okay, so he's got evenly match. I know he has evenly match, but what is he trying to do here? Wait, what? Doom Dragon. Interesting play. Very interesting play. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Birch. There we go. Where does this lead to? Snake Eyes. This card's banned. Lol. But yeah. Snake Eyes still be doing Snake Eye things. SP Little Knight. Oh boy. He's not reading. Well, let's see if he does know. Okay, he does. Okay. That's fine too. End phase. What? Come on, bro. Joan Lockbird? Seriously? It's like they mocking me, bro. Like, ugh. Okay, you know what? Let me just get this. Just get this back. Bro, why are you doing that? I'm having the gate literally ready next turn. And you have Birch here? Why? I don't even know what Birch is doing on the field, but okay. I'm literally getting a negate next turn. So, actually 2. Let's just put it over here. What's the purpose of this card being here? I don't even know. Oh boy, Dear Bellstar. Yeah. All right. So now I have to be smart now because he can just dodge whatever I throw at him. If I was wondering why I cannot activate Droll, because remember I used Dominus Impulse in my hand. So Light, Earth, and Wind monsters cannot be activated. As you can see there, cannot be activated because I used Impulse from the hand. That is why. What do you do now? Requiem. I might as well. What? Ugh, whatever, bro. Dear Bellstar. Oh, jeez. You see, this card should have just been banned, honestly. Then you will not see any Snake Eyes at all. But no, they want to keep Snake Eyes alive somehow. Look at that. Now this is a problem. This is a 1-card combo that should not have existed at all. I've just calculated I'm not winning this game. I've just calculated I'm not winning this. Because literally you're just playing decks with literally zero like restriction at all. I can't keep up with that. Oh, don't want to rank down, bro. Can't rank down right now. I mean, I'm winning coin flips, but the hands are not good though. I drew Pascala's going first with like non-engine, not good enough, and then the same not going second with Pascala's. You can't not do anything with that. Okay, this is a better hand. Way better hand. Oh, he's got Maxi or something. Full loss. No. And that's all. That's just 4 loss. That's it. What? Oh, okay. You know what? I kind of want to draw 1 because Marince's Wave has to be used somehow. So I'm just going to get follow-up. Literally 1 draw. And that's it. Because at least Marince's Wave and Impulse is 2 disruptions, so I'm not complaining there. To be fair, I'm not going to complain. It looks like Tempai, but it could be Malice. I don't know. You know what? I'll take it, but it's not going to help me though. Yeah, this is the best I can do. I'm going to keep Impulse in my hand. If it's Tempai, they probably have Lightning Storms and everything, so I better just keep it in my hand. It's better that way. Oh, it's this deck. Snake Eye Fire King. Or is it, or maybe not Snake Eye, maybe it's Fire King, I don't know. Do you have a Kieran? I'm gonna be like, what? Yeah, I was gonna say no. If he has a Garunix, that would be kind of annoying as well. Okay. I guess he had nothing. So you see what I'm saying? You have to value disruptions versus 1 draw, and that's what I'm saying. Like, people would have said, "No, I'll just pass," but literally, you have to use your disruptions while you have available. So that's what I done. Let me just give him 1 draw. It's fine. I mean, let's see what happens. Because you're like, "Oh no, I'm just gonna leave it and not do anything." Yeah, it's literally Snake Eye Fire King. Oh my gosh, look at that. 2 wins, 2 losses. Like, why is it so inconsistent though? This game is so messed up. Oh boy, the coin flip. Oh boy. You still have that ready? That replay game is zero. I'll probably look at it after this, just to get my mind off rank for a bit. If anybody else has replays also. Oh, Malice. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, Malice. Oh boy, this deck is just. I'm just calculating in my head. Do I even have a chance here? Nope, I don't. I actually don't. Look at that. They got extenders. They have so many things going on. I don't even know. This deck is just. It's literally a mistake. And it's and it's painful to say it because I wish Marince's was like that, but it's not like that. Just imagine if Marince's was like that. Or there was no restrictions. I'll literally play the 2 together. I'm not even kidding. I would have done that. Because that's the only way I can actually kind of play and still enjoy myself at least. Because I know, okay, cool. I've got a balanced deck and an unfair deck in the same deck list, but I don't. Okay. We had those replays. Let's start with Game 0 first. Let's see. Is it did you save it? Not yet. I assume it's the top one. I mean, it is the recent one. Let's see. So you're playing Drac Dinos. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a more refined list. Yeah, I like this list. This one's way more condensed. Yeah, this is This is alright. You play against Medolce, though? Well, I mean, let's see how it goes. I mean, look, we'll see how it goes. Because Jirak is, and Dino specifically, they've always been known for doing a lot of things, but let's see how good it can be. Oh. Probably open like the best hand ever. I mean, Miscellaneousaurus, I mean, it's like literally saying, I don't care what you have, I'm unaffected, all my dinos don't care what you do. Wow. Is this a new field? What field is this, though? Wow. Okay. Pretty cool background music. Alright, like prehistoric times. I mean, fitting with the theme, of course. Pretty cool. Alright, well, let's see how we do. Wait, what? Was this a hat? I had a Dino Tuna and then... Oh, yeah. So Frostosaurus is supposed to be in the deck. Or? No. I'm confused. Okay, well, I thought that was a good hand, but I guess not. Yeah, you gotta call by that. That's gonna do too many things. Yeah, I think if you stop that. And there we go. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's way better. Yep. Each time a what? Oh, okay, that's just useless cards. You see, look at that. Look at a deck like Medolce, right? Let's take a pause here. How many cards Medolce has? They have a lot of cards. Look at that. They have so many traps. They have so many. They have continuous spells. They have field spells. They have link monsters. They have exceeds monsters, and they're still not good enough. Even with the new support, it's not good enough because it doesn't fix their deck's issues. It breaks a lot, unfortunately. Yeah, this should be fairly comfortable, yeah? Okay. Can you run Xeno? Popping the pill, why? Oh. Yugioh? Oh yeah. Ooh. Bro, what kind of setup is this? This is insane though. Oh my goodness, bro, what? Bro, why is this card so broken? This Jirak Stego, why is this card so insane? Like, you just destroy a card, and you send a dino, and then you just summon, like, infinite monsters from the level that you sent. So if it's a level 4, you can summon 4 monsters. That's like almost Coelacanth type levels. That's insane, though. Holy moly. Wow. Okay. Broken. And obviously the baby one just accumulates and then just keep going. Stero. Now, I have a question. There's a monster that these guys don't play. The Jirak monsters. Where is that card? Is this one, the Titano. This card is actually pretty insane, but the thing is I can see it's not that kind of brokenness, but it's a pretty cool card though. I mean, next to Ultimate Conductor, of course, but this is also a pretty cool card. But I guess there's a lot of Jirak cards that they don't really play. As you can see, look, there's old cards here. They only play the new ones because it's just to summon out this guy. This guy is the main show. So everything was built around that, and that's how they give support. So, perfect. No problem. Demo step, unfortunately, can't negate that, but you have more than enough. Now, this is GG, man. Straightforward. I mean, yeah, not a crazy showcase from Dolce, but hey, this is what dinos can do, and they're very good for going second. I mean, literally, they have like the best protection in Miscellaneousaurus, like just for the main phase. You know, sometimes you just want to have enough to push into battle phase, go for game, do all of that. You need that, but unfortunately, you can just stick up by Nibiru or whatever. So that's a good replay. Good, very good replay. Thanks for that, Game Zero. I appreciate that. You can definitely check him out. Also, he doesn't just also stream Yu-Gi-Oh, also streams other stuff. So yeah, check him out. Subscribe to him. All that good stuff. Yeah, very good lad. Tricky time next. Which account is that? Main account? On the alt account, Illusion? Or another one? I don't know. I assume it's that, but you're in diamond rank though. The top one is Malice. Yeah, Malice. Now I will say this, guys. When Justice Hunter's stuff comes into the game, literally the filter is going to be lifted. Literally, like there's a deck I'm really excited to play. When it comes to Master, it's going to be crazy. It almost feels like an FTK almost, but that deck can do so many things, and I'm really happy with it because I've been playing with it for so long, and yeah, one of the decks from the Justice Hunter set is incorporated, and also it's an OG deck that people know from the channel. Remember, I don't just play Marinces on this channel. I used to play other decks also. But yeah, if you can guess which one, then you definitely an OG. But yeah, that deck is actually insane now. There's so much synergy now. And on top of that, it also got support recently as well. So it's actually pretty insane. That now pretty much one of my top favorite decks got support, and also now this new set kind of makes it a lot easier now to play. Very, very fun. What is this duel? Ryzel and Malice. Oh boy. What did I say? It's every single week. Every single week. Malice and Ryzel. Is this the first format ever, like in Yu-Gi-Oh, where there's like two different meta contenders? Especially in Master Duel, because Master Duel usually is just one deck that's dominating, but in this case it's literally just two decks. Oh, okay, dual drive, imperm, that's doesn't do anything because you see, look at that. You see, the problem is these decks, you would think, okay, I'm gonna stop them, their main play dual drive, they stop playing. No, I still have stuff going. And the fact that all the Ryzo monsters, can we just talk about how the fact that they don't even start a chain? The only one that starts a chain is Ice Ryzo. The rest don't start a chain. The main deck monsters, that is. They don't play this one for some reason. I don't know why, but does it do anything? You can do damage calculation. Nah, you see, this one doesn't do anything, so you don't play that. So only 4 monsters. This one only starts a chain, but the others do not. Which is just crazy. So you're going to worry about, oh, monster negates and everything. What are you negating? Because there's literally nothing. Banshee. Sure. This guy really wants to allow you to draw like a million hand traps. Banshee. Get a pyro. Look at that. He's still playing the game. How is that even possible, guys? Ryzel is also kind of annoying. I mean, look at that. I mean, look at the fact that you had all these hand traps thrown at them. Look at that. Ash, Imperm. Okay, yes, under Maxi full loss, but the fact that you had Imperm them twice, they still have plays. Oh boy. But hey. But you got droplets, so it's kind of like sucks against them, yeah. Or even better, you got Chin of Heart. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's big. Yeah, bro, like, I'm out of here. GG's. So you see, Ryzel is kind of like the more fair one because you see, at least if you got board breakers and stuff, you can kind of deal with Ryzel in a way, but Malice you can't. Like, now you really can't. That was a good replay though. But I mean, still, that just shows how broken these decks are. Like, they're just so resilient in. And we're talking about it on the last stream, but yeah, these decks are just way too good. Now the question is, I don't know if they're really like on the same level as like Castira full power or Tillman full power, but I mean, it's pretty close. Oh boy, going second. To open any hand traps? Let's see. Let's see. I mean, yeah, the hand is actually not bad. I ain't complaining. The hand is not bad. We have two board breakers in the way. Yeah, I'm just gonna Lancia. I don't care if your deck is affected. You just gotta shotgun it. If they don't have a chance for it, it's fine. If they do, yeah. Ooh, Memento. Lancia, they don't really care about it? Nah, they don't. Now you see, board breakers also suck. No, actually they don't. They don't. They don't. It just depends what the end board is. All depends on the end board. But they're pretty much untouched at this point. Now the only thing they do, they can't banish. Board breakers suck into Fire King. Bro, don't even think about board breakers when it comes to Fire King. Fire King loves board breakers. Their hand traps work effectively against them. Or negate like Imperm or Wave or whatever equivalent you have. Droplet. Yeah, because unfortunately for them, if they get to damage step, you pretty much can't do anything. It's just kind of scary though. Now, technically, I can play through quite a few. Look at that. This is a board break in the form of Duster. This is also potentially spinning a card back. It's also triggering Infantry to also further pop a card. So it's like quite a bit of just like board breaking capabilities here. But it just depends what the board is going to be, because it's all about how the board is going to end up on. And I can already see the first problem. The first problem is they're going to have the Mace. The Mace is going to take control of a monster. Oh no, what? No. So remember, they can't banish, but they don't really care about that because they only banish for like the field spell, I think, for the Creation King, but that's all. Sheep. Oh, they're gonna go into Apollo, probably. Oh. Hey Crow, what's up? The Lancia actually matters because of the spell that needs to banish for a second search. Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but it's only 2 cards though. It's not like it affects their combo. As you can see, they're still playing. They're probably gonna make Apollo or whatever. I mean, and they're gonna have combined creation still. But yeah. No, they can't search the field spell. They can't. They can't ban it. I don't know why they sent that, but I guess just to shuffle back, I guess. Yeah, just to have 5 monsters to shuffle. That's all. That's why they did that. Nothing more. This is screaming Apollo, but I don't know. I mean, why you summon cross shape without anything? You're gonna go into an Apollo, I'm sure. Yeah. Which is always the case. No. No. This is not good because now... goodness. Oh. You also Lancia? Okay. Cool. Okay. You see, they have 3 negates, and are they really gonna... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this first. I have to force it out. Eat up some disruptions there, but... It's just... You see... And that's the thing. The difference in these games is literally just 1 card, bro. And it's so annoying because you have to put all your energy on this ridiculous card. Look at that. All 3 disruptions are going to be stopped because you're putting your energy on a card that shouldn't even be in the game at this point. Look at that. Now, luckily, I do still have plays, but the fact that I have to give all my resources to this Apollo is just ridiculous now at this point. Oh. You're not gonna go for the... Oh. Okay, well, that's a mistake. What? Why would you do that, though? I'm so confused. He didn't negate... I'm getting a second body, so I guess... Yeah. Just do this. Return to the hand. Yeah. Just force it out. Oh. Oh, he just brings... Oh. Bro. He just doesn't even care, that's why. Well, he can only pop 2, so I guess it's fine. Now I'm saying, like, if Apollo wasn't there, this field would have been cleared long time ago. Literally long time ago. What are we triggering? Neptubus. I'm just gonna do this. Multiple. Why not? And you only can destroy two cards? Oh. I think so. I didn't show. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna on the safe side. Because I already used the effect of Shadow Squad already. Let me trick him. Please destroy the field spell. Please do. Please do. Oh, he won't. You see, I don't know a Marensis monster, and that's a problem. So yeah, I guess. No, I've never Marensis monster, so it's like whatever. Oh wow. Oh wow. No. Yeah, actually, okay. So we're actually fine. We're actually fine, guys. I think we're fine. So I can't ban it, so I can't use Atlantis this turn. But this is still pretty good. I mean, considering what we had to play through, we played through all of that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's not bad. I think the best we can do is probably just go Bubble Reef and that's it. Do you have a team that you think is gonna win Worlds? To be honest, Crow, I don't know. You see, this time around, it's not really that sure because all the teams are pretty much. Some of them have been here. Like I think this is the third year in a row they've been there, and the decks are just it's kind of insane though. To be fair, but yeah, I don't know what more to say. Because it's a real tough one. Obviously, yes, the reigning champions, of course, it's also there, but it's not guaranteed because you saw now, the first champions did not retain it, so no one has actually ever retained the championship. So the fact that it's the same guys always, qualifying for these events just goes to show how, in a way, in the competitive scene, it's kind of intense. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. I've even looked at, okay, obviously yes, the popular ones are there, but I mean I can't really say for sure, okay, this is definitively gonna be better, or I don't know, because as you can see, Master Duel, it's very up in the air. So you can't say, okay, this deck is gonna dominate or whatever, or we might have a situation where the deck list got leaked ahead of time, so it's like it kind of made the thing kind of predictable in a way. So a lot of things are up in the air. I'm gonna banish core enemy. I don't think I'll need that now. He just drew that just now. Oh, maybe he was saving it the whole time, but I think he just drew that just now. When is the tournament? Is it this Saturday or Sunday? I think is it Friday or Saturday? I can't really remember. I know they did the schedule change. I'm not sure is it Friday or Saturday. Because I know it's like kind of similar to my time-ish, because it's like in Europe, so it's like an hour. No, actually no, it's the same time. Same time as mine, I think, because it's in France, so I think it's the same more or less time as mine, so it's not going to be like super late or anything. Now streaming it, I'm not sure. I think I'll probably just watch it and then just get, because the thing is, I like to get my own thoughts and look at it, because there'll be a lot of duels definitely, but I think the major one would be obviously the finals, of course, but like the main one. But yeah, 31st. Oh, so it's a Sunday. Okay, so definitely there won't be a meta weekly then, if that's the case. If it's on the Sunday, there won't be a meta weekly probably that Sunday, I think. I don't think so. Unless it'll be after Worlds, which would be kind of weird because normally the meta weekly start around 8 p.m. my time, and that finals are starting earlier. We can check the times, but I know it's like in my same time zone, so it's not going to be like super late or anything, as with most of the events. But yeah, I'll see. I don't know. Yeah, but also there's going to be commentating as well, so it's like you kind of like you don't want to. Yeah, it's kind of just like effort. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how this guy even does it. Like costing the whole thing out. I mean, yes, it's content, but I mean, it's like sometimes you just want to sit like, wow, it's kind of thing. Okay, wow, how are these guys making their plays? What's the mindset? And now you kind of predict everything, but I just actually want to see how the decks are going to be. What decks are actually people going to be playing? Not just obviously, we know Malice and Rizzo is going to be there, but what actually are people going to be playing? Because to be fair though, if you have a choice between Malice and Rizzo, I'll be playing Malice. But the problem is only one person can play Malice. You get what I mean? So it's not like 3 people on the same team playing Malice. So you have to pick and choose. And same thing with Rizzo. Not everyone is going to be playing Rizzo. So you have to decide what is going to be your other deck basically. Because last year I think Tillerman was the more dominant deck. Oh no, it was Branded, Fire King, Snake Eye, and what was it? Purely, I think so. I don't know, but yeah. Mermail Marinces would be yours. Yes, it would be, but the thing is, remember, if another opponent on if I was making a team, right, and there's a person that loves playing Mermail also, then that means they can't use some certain cards because I'm playing Mermail as well. So that would be like, interesting. But obviously, if no one's playing Mermail, then of course I use all the Mermail cards, but I don't use all of them. So it will be kind of be at a detriment for my other teammate if they want to play pure Mermail. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bro, what even is going on? Ugh. Nah, bro. You're just making Apollo, bro. Like, that's literally all people do. Making Apollo every single day. Like, that's not exciting. That's what I'm saying. I can't see myself playing meta decks because you're just summoning the same monsters every single time. Like, nothing original. Come on. Nothing original. Even Malice is summoning generic Apollo I don't understand. Like, terahertz and everything. Like, come on, play something that actually is like interesting. But people are so obsessed with negates. It's like, wow, if I don't have negates, I can't play the game. I mean, that's why even hand traps were created for such things, because people are like, oh my gosh, okay, I need to kind of play the interact. Okay, cool, but not all your hand traps are even needed at that time. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. This is Ryziel with Call by the Grave. No. Okay, there you go. He can still make Detonator pass. Oh, come on, bro. Look at the hand. Bro, you can't make this up, bro. You literally can't make this up. Bro, what? They just always have everything. Oh my goodness, look at that. They literally have everything, bro. Literally have everything. Talents, Ice Ryziel, X Ryziel, bro. What are we saying here? What are we saying? But remember, Crow, we have 2 decks each. So you're obviously, if we are saying Mermail, Ryziel, and Malice, your second deck must be something else. But people are probably not going to play their second deck because why do that when you're fighting against possibly a stronger deck than what you can be playing? Oh, come on, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? What is this? Oh my gosh, what is this trash, bro? Oh, what? So you did all of that just to rip a card of my hand? Nah, this guy literally has everything. Are you kidding me? What kind of hand is this? Oh my goodness. Wow. This guy was able to rip a card out of my hand and also just make a detonator as well? This guy had a cracked hand, I'm not even gonna lie. He just had everything. Even if I had Imperm or whatever, he still would have played. Ooh, that's actually good. Actually, no, I lie, it's not good. Because he still has like infinite pops anyway. Wow, bro. Wow. Because I remember last year's World Champions, Jesse Carlton used Marin says he never used it. He literally never used it because Tillerman was his better deck. He literally didn't see a reason to use it. Because the matchups he was facing didn't require him to use that deck. Oh, of course, bro. Like, look, what am I seeing here? Like the perfect. Wait, do I have a Vela? No. But bro, look at that. That is so unfortunate. Are you kidding me? You have a cracked hand like this? Oh my goodness. Well, that's interesting, bro. That's the thing. I hear the thing. Okay, yes, against a specific matchup. Like I know, for example, remember Joshua Smith was playing Labyrinth specifically for Yubel. Like his deck was specifically designed for Yubel, but it's like okay, but now in the meta right now, it's a bit tricky because you definitely be seeing Malice, you'll be seeing Ryziel. So are your non-rogue or your non-meta decks going to actually compete? I don't know. It's gonna be quite tough. Because if I was Jesse Carlton last year, Tillerman is your best deck. So why would you play anything else? I thought you were on Vela. No, I don't run Vela, unfortunately. Oh, no, bro. Nah, there's no chance here. There's no chance here. Bro, come on, dude. Like, what are the odds? This guy had everything. Literally the perfect hand. So even draw didn't even matter because it's like, oh wow, I don't even care if you draw me because I'm still gonna search a billion times and I still have all the extenders I need. Make that make sense, guys? I don't know. I don't know. But I would say, oh no. In a D rank situation, seriously? Oh, well. And this is the one thing I also don't like about those decks because those decks don't really care about draw. So it's like, whatever. What's happening here? Okay. Okay. Don't have anything here. Nothing. They probably have board breakers. Let's see. Oh, it's Tempai. Oh my gosh. Look at this hand, bro. He has everything else except Chandra. Literally everything else except Chandra. Unbelievable, bro. Oh my goodness. What a hand. Oh gosh. Okay, well, let's see. And also, Crow, remember, there's also the shared card pooling as well. So we have to think about that as well. what the guy's gonna come up with when it comes to the shared pooling of cards, because I think only 3 cards can be shared. So we know Maxi and Ash is definite, but we don't know what the third card is gonna be. Either Call by the Grave, Lancia. I don't know. I don't think Lancia is gonna be a good shout. To be fair though, I don't think so. But yeah, it is what it is, right? We'll see how it goes, but I don't know what, because what is the counter to Malice? Let's be honest. Like, what is the counter to Ryziel? Okay, Ryziel, yeah, Mermail, you could say Memento, but it depends how good your setup is. So, you can't use his pet deck. Oh, the Fiendsmith control deck? Nah, that deck is that deck doesn't even exist, guys. Let's be honest. That was never a deck to begin with. That was never a deck to begin with. That really was never a deck. That literally just says, okay, whatever the meta was at the time, we could counter it, because Fiendsmith was running rampant, all those things. Like, it's not gonna be a viable thing. I mean, Blue Eyes has a shot, yeah, but I mean, again, those decks only do well if they go first, because you can also overwhelm your opponent. That's also enough, but sometimes it's not good enough. Need a bit more. Need a bit more. Okay, so I've seen his hand, right? So I need to make the smart play. Sky Striker cards, he's gonna search for board breakers. He has a Chandra in his hand already, so I can counter that with the Ice Barrier. Okay. His droplet is gonna be useless. So I'll just do the same thing as I did in the Meta Weekly. I'll literally just banish my Bubble Reef, so I can at least resolve Maxi and Fuelos if he wants to decide to do something. But the thing is, if I set Ice Barrier, then I can't use Fuelos, but it's fine. Maxi will definitely be there. I mean, yeah, if you say it's good enough, okay, but we'll see. Because I really want to see what the other decks is going to be for the other players, because chances are you'll probably not see that second deck. You'll only see it after the championship's concluded. But yeah, if you're going to be seeing you know, Malice everywhere, what's your best chance? Malice, probably. I don't know. Because at least the format last year was a bit diverse, so you could see decks like Branded, Fire King, Telement, Purely, was it Sky Striker? I don't know, was Sky Striker there? I'm not sure, but there was a more diverse format, so people could literally play anything. Duel was also there, so there are options, but now there's not a lot of options. Given the shared pooling of cards also, I wonder what people would think of is going to be their next thing. I don't know. Okay. If you draw a board breaker, I'll be like, wow, this guy's like the best player of all time. That's fine. Let's see if our gamble pays off here. No, bro. What the hell is that? No, I'm just going to go Maxi. It's fine. Oh, bro. It's fine. It's fine. Anti-Malice, yeah. Okay. Bro, I saw your hand already. You have Chandra in your hand. Don't even try and bait anything here. I know you have Chandra in your hand. He's just doing this just to get three spells in the grave, and then you can search stuff and draw stuff and whatever. Oh my gosh, he has this card? Oh, come on, bro. Get out of here, bro. Man, this game sucks, bro, honestly. These guys just have the perfect hand, right? They always have Upstart Goblin, they always have a Sky Striker card, and then they have a Chandra card or a Tenpai card randomly drawn. So stupid, though. Literally so stupid. Nah, bro. Who knows? You might even see this in the second deck, Sky Striker Tenpai, probably. And knowing this guy that loves Sky Striker, you probably will do that also. Probably play Sky Striker Tenpai as a second deck, most likely. Or Sky Striker Malice, I don't know. Oh, bro, this is so stupid. But of course, a Tenpai hand is not complete without having the perfect setup. Whatever, bro. Honestly, whatever. This game is just so rigged, literally so rigged. No, I think I'm not even worried about ranking up, but the problem is, why is the game so inconsistent though? That's my issue. The game is so inconsistent because these guys are having god tier hands, playing through hand traps and everything, and yet when you have that situation, you don't have that luxury. You really don't. Oh gosh, bro, what? White Forest, huh? What are the chances this guy that has Call by the Grave? And probably playing Fiendsmith. What are the chances? Oh my gosh, bro. This... Ugh. You see what I'm saying? Like, the problem is Fiendsmith gives these guys an option B. And it's so stupid because it shouldn't be a thing, though. He should have ended his turn and then that's it. But no, he's got 2 buyers on field. Boom, I got Fiendsmith players, which has Desiree or Caesar. It is just kind of frustrating, actually, because that's what I'm saying. These guys always have a plan B. Literally a plan B. Like, look at it. This guy should have ended his turn, but no. Oh. Well. Now he's gonna make a Caesar, and then that's it. Just like that. Oh my gosh. You see what I'm saying, guys? Look at that. Like, why is this even a thing? This is why certain cards must get banned. Look at this. This guy got drolled thinking that this turn's gonna end. No. He gets to play through all of that, and then because of Fiendsmith, gets to make a nice 3 negate Apollo. So I have to waste my energy on this card again for no reason. Make that make sense, guys. That doesn't make sense to me at all. because you're putting your energy on just one card for no reason. Because the game allows it. Because again, restrictions are a big problem. Because I don't mind your deck having Fiendsmith, whatever, but it should just be restricted to certain decks. I don't have a problem with that. Because again, people are summoning the same monsters every single game. And that's why the format, as people are correctly saying, it's boring, because like, what else people are doing? Spamming the same old monsters, nothing original. No drawback summoning the cards, nothing. Like, look at it. I'm literally committing resources now just to clear this Apollo now. That's all I'm doing. Oh, so stupid, bro. Oh, wow. You see, he's just clicking yes to everything because he can. Just because he can. Just because he can. Oh. Yeah. What can I do? Ninja, welcome. On a Monday? What do you mean on a Monday? It's a Wednesday for me now. Yeah, a Wednesday for me, Tuesday for you guys, yeah. It should be afternoon for some of you, maybe morning, depending on where you are, but it should be afternoon for most. Heading into the evening, I think. Wow. Oh my goodness. Seriously. Oh, yeah. Yep. The one card that's supposed to stop them doesn't stop them. No, bro, I can't. This game doesn't make any sense, bro. Just put Like, it was supposed to end this turn. But for some reason, Fiendsmith just says, no, it's fine. I can still make an Apollo. It's all good. Like, that shouldn't be the case. There's no plan B. Oh, whatever, bro. And no, I'm not going to play a meta deck. If someone is going to suggest that, I'm not going to play a meta deck because that's not the whole point. Bro, what? This card is a one-off. Let me show you guys this. This card is a one-off. Look at the multiple copies I have of other cards I want to see. Two. Where are those cards? How is this card a one-off? I've seen more in this entire stream than most of the other cards in my deck. That doesn't make sense. It's literally a one-off. Because it's not a card you want to be seeing. This game is interesting, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. But then when you go second, you see all the cards you want to be seeing going first. So it's so messed up. Oh, speaking of Primite Fiendsmith or whatever it is, there it is. Here we go. He already has Joe Beam in hand. Look at that, Joe Beam in hand already. Oh, whatever, bro. Literally. The thing is, you know what's funny? I'm actually fine with Fiendsmith, but the fact that it's giving other decks a plan B because it's not really restrictive enough, that's why I'm not a fan of it. I'm a fan of the engine and the design of it, cool, but it shouldn't be now every deck can just splash into because, oh, 2 bodies equals Fiendsmith. No, that shouldn't be the case. Because if you want to make an engine accessible, then why are you putting restrictions on other decks that can't use it? Make that make sense. I don't even know. What am I doing? That doesn't even make sense what I'm doing here. Because this guy has a Joe Beam in the hand. So whatever I do, he can just respond to it and banish. So I don't even know what even I'm doing, actually, to be fair. It's not going to make a difference. I mean, if I was going second, maybe, but even then, nah, it doesn't make a difference. Because obviously you'll see, okay, the Dingful is a threat, let me just negate it immediately, and then I go from there. I reset it with Primite, and I keep going from there. Almost like as if nothing happened. And if I had the field spell, you'll just target the field spell. So either way, I'm screwed, either way. Either way. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's also that argument of, okay, well then Floodgate should not exist. I agree. It shouldn't exist, but what can you do? Everything exists in the game apparently for a reason. Apparently so. That's what they are saying. Oh geez, what the hell? What just dropped here? Hold on. Oh, it's fine, it's just a box. I was like, well, what is that? See, that's not what I summon here because he has Joe Beam in the hand, so it doesn't really matter. You can just do it at any point in time. Just get rid of it. So yeah. I don't even know why I'm still in this game, actually, to be fair. I apologize for the slow playing, but yeah, it's getting to that point now where whatever play I do doesn't really impact the game, to be fair. I mean, I had basically 1, 2, 3 imperms, but I can't even use them. Because the game fixes these nice hands for the opponents, but then for me, I don't get nice hands. And I literally said this in the beginning of the stream. On ladder, you're going to see very different hands compared to like something else. I literally called it. This hand has got, I think I saw a track there. I saw a bestial. Like I'm saying, literally the perfect hand that you could have asked for. Yeah. Nah, this game is not winnable, bro. No, thank you. Yeah, the guy again, cracked hand. Literally cracked hand. Yeah. I won't be surprised if I D-rank twice, so I won't be surprised, honestly, at this point. But like I said, I'm ready to focus on ranking up, but the fact that this is what the reality is. That's what this game allows, that you can go all the way up to a certain point and then D-rank all the way down. I literally watched a guy, he has back-to-back streams. He has not ranked up or ranked down since. He has not ranked up. And this is master rank, by the way. He's in the same in the same rank for literally like 6 hours of gameplay. Literally the same. He has not. He's won matches. He's lost matches. Won matches. Lost matches. He has not ranked up for 2 streams. He has not ranked up. Make that make sense. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's like that. That's true. And to be honest, I'd rather be playing probably a different game altogether, like not necessarily masterduel, like maybe the future simulators or something, because at least that's more enjoyable, at least, because there your cards are actually like they're all available. But yeah. Because Konami's taking their own time to release cards, and it's like very annoying because you want to be enjoying the cards now, but you have to wait like a whole year, and then before you know it, the format's completely changed. Seriously though? Seriously? Now look, I don't have a plan B after this. Where's my plan B? I don't have a plan B. If I didn't search Archangel, I would have been screwed now. What would I do? Nothing. Catch up on the Malice train just to hit Master 1? Yeah, I guess so. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, this game is so rigged, bro. I think I feel like it's not even a conspiracy. Oh my gosh. Literally, Ryziel. Look at this. Like, what? Oh my gosh. What did I just say now? That the opponent's getting all the meta decks are getting all the hand traps, and it makes him feel broken. Man, that's just tough, man. It really is. It really is. And I don't have an answer to his board. I literally have 0 answers. Yeah. So guess what? I've ranked down twice now. In the span of like 5-10 minutes. And not because I was outplayed, it's because people are summoning the same monsters every single time. And I'm putting my energy towards that. But yeah. This is literally, this guy literally was an and you know what he said, ironically, because I mean, I'm sure you guys know this guy who plays what's this guy's name now? He plays Black Wings, Connect, right? He streams a lot. He said off stream he had to rank up to master rank, and since then he has not moved from master 5. He stayed there for 2 streams. That's how crazy is that? For literally 2 streams he stayed there. He's changed the deck so many times and whatever is still there. How does that make sense, bro? That doesn't make sense. It literally doesn't make sense. And it's not like his deck is bad. He's getting these awkward hands. And then for some reason the opponent has god tier hands. Doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. But yeah. It's so sad, yeah. Cause I'm sitting there watching him, and I'm like, bro, this guy I can just imagine what this guy is thinking. Like, bro, he hasn't ranked up in 2 streams. Master 5, by the way. Not even Diamond, Master rank, guys. Master 5 of all things. He's winning some games, he's losing some games. You win some, you lose some. Bro, it is so like, what? What even is that? Ah, nah, bro. I can't win this, bro. No way. This guy's got a custom hand, bro. No. More the hand traps, and yet he has the craziest follow-up ever. Like, no. Look at that. Now I'm in Diamond 4 now. I'll go all the way to Diamond 5 before the stream ends, watch. I'll go all the way. Because how does someone get all the way to Diamond 2 and all of a sudden get all the way back to Diamond 5? That doesn't make sense. It's the same thing as in the past seasons. You go all the way to even Diamond 1 even, almost on the rank up, and all of a sudden, you go backwards. Oh, now? Oh, now I get the hands now. Look at that. Only now. This game is weird, bro. You're giving me Pascalis for like 3 games in a row. What? Renzo Fiendsmith. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna use that now, to be honest with you. I'm gonna use that also. I just want a He's gonna search for Tract. Then they go for Ice Ryziel, and then yeah, I think that's the play. But it depends what he gets also in his next draw as well. We don't know what that is, but we'll see. Don't do that. Okay, so Ghost Ogre will do nothing now because we unaffected, so it's fine. Let's just, if he gets a crazy draw, I'll be like, wow, bro. Like, literally, wow. Maxi, of course, bro. Of course. The game is rewarding this guy, clearly. It's insane. I have to negate that. Nice try. Nice try. If he draws talents or something stupid like that, I'll be like, wow, bro, this guy's like the best player ever. Or Konami just hates me, basically. Because how do you get this guy a maxi? Okay, that's a good sign. Ice Ryziel. That's a very good sign. Yeah. Oh, come on, game. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Wow, bro. You just gave him like the best. Like, look at that. How do you write that, guys? Come on. He gets a maxi on the 6th draw. He gets a Ryziel monster that can be summoned. Insane. Actually insane. What are the odds of that? So it feels scripted because almost like that's the perfect card. That's when you need to maxi at that point. He just drew it as his next draw, literally. And then of course he gets a Sword Ryziel. Wow, what are the odds? That special summons when you have a Ryziel on field or engrave. Great. Damn it. And now Aggregator can just negate the field spell and then that's it. There we go. Wait, what? Okay, this guy's not even reading as well. But you know what's you know what's funny? He's still gonna win probably because he's playing a better deck than mine. Objectively, obviously, not definitively, but objectively. Bro, this guy literally just got the luckiest draw ever. He basically had nothing. If he didn't draw a yugioh monster that could summon itself, he would have done nothing. Oh, come on, bro. Full materials. Full material detonator. Full material. Because Konami gifted him a maxi. Oh, yeah. Bro. Get out of here, man. Now he gave me Call by the Grave. What am I supposed to do with Call by the Grave? Gosh. This game, bro. Oh, but you can just show the field spell, then you can just be... Flip. Bro, I'm unaffected. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Bro, what? What did I just see now? Bro, you're still targeting the same card. Are you good? Oh my goodness, this guy is probably the most, I don't even know, bro. Like, what did I just see? This guy, you saw from the previous turn, he targeted Argonaut, it didn't work. He's still targeting it still. What? I'm so confused, guys. Wow. I'm literally confused right there. I'm actually confused. And you're telling me this guy is a knowledgeable player? I don't think so. He just has no clue what's going on. Clearly, he's just clicking everything because he can. No. And that's the thing. If I lose to players like this, then I don't know what it is anymore at this point. Like, clearly. See, I want to negate that, but there's probably better cards to negate. That's the thing. There's probably better cards to negate. Because whatever he has in his hand there, I don't know what that is. But yeah, I know. I'll just have to take a risk here. Worst case, we have Call by the Grave. There's still Fiendsmith there, so we just have to deal with that. So, yeah, I'm just gonna summon this right here. He's probably just baiting me, but it's fine. I don't have a choice. You see, at this point, I don't really have a choice. Because Fiendsmith is just so annoying to deal with. You got a yugioh card. What did I say? What did I say, guys? It can only be that, right? It can only be that. Oh, gosh, this game is so annoying, bro. Oh my goodness. You can't be serious, bro. This guy's gonna be in the game somehow. Oh my gosh. What? There we go. Just like that. Wow. The Konami really wants to play Raizo, guys. Really, they really do. Gifting them literally everything. Bro, come on, dude. Hmm. There's a play I want to do, but I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know. That's what I'm saying, Troy Kwan, because literally he's just clicking stuff. But I want to see if he really knows what he's doing, because there's a play I want to do, but I'm kind of going to risk it here. Yeah, he's not reading. He's not reading. He's not reading. He's just clicking everything. He's not reading. He's not reading, bro. He's not reading again. He's not reading. It's too late now. It's too late for that. It's too late for that. Resolved. Gone. Yeah. Yeah, I can negate aggregator. That doesn't do anything. You see, I had to put all my resources just for that. He's got, okay, no more X Ryziels, no more Sword Ryziels, no more, there's probably more X, but literally his follow-up is gone. He surely can't have anything else. But you'll be surprised. He'll probably have something now. You'll see. Let's see. Remember, there's no more X Ryziel, there's no more swords, there's 3 of them in the grave. I mean, what can I draw that will make a difference? What did I say? There's literally nothing else you could have done. Nothing. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you're telling me I'm going to lose to a player like that that's just clicking buttons? Come on, guys. Really? Come on. Come on. I was going to be very surprised if I lost that matchup, because he literally is just getting carried by literally luck of the draw. Literally. That's all. But you saw now, this is a little bit of game sense here. Not triggering my stuff to note, okay, hey, my field spell's keeping me unaffected. Because remember, it doesn't protect just Marincius Link monsters. It's all monsters that were summoned with Crystal Heart in the extra monster zone, to be specific. You see? Monster you control in the extra monster zone that were link summoned with Crystal Heart. Unaffected. So that play there was carrying me. But literally, you know what's funny? He could have prevented all of that by just destroying the field spell in the previous turn, but he decided not to. He was busy targeting Argonaut, which was already unaffected, so I don't know. Oh my gosh, guys, yeah. Now I'm saying, if you yes, it's Ryziel, but clearly you can see the person's just picking up the deck, having no clue what's going on. They had no more follow-up. No more X-Ryziel, no more sword. I know what I'm saying. Imagine now if I had to pick up this deck and start playing. I promise you, like, I don't know what would happen, but all I'm saying is they must just they're lucky I'm not playing meta, because I'm pretty sure it would have been a different story. So would you play with the deck that's rogue or not, potentially not playable against the meta? You have to hope to just content. No, but the thing is, I know my deck can keep up with the meta. The problem is that if they have too many interruptions, I can't do anything about that, because inherently they have good starters, good extenders. I don't have good extenders or good start that do other things. So that's the difference. Because literally in that whole matchup, if he didn't draw the Max C, I would have won that game easily. Because you can see by the sequencing of events. But of course, the fact that he's getting the perfect draws at the right time is carrying him in that game. And obviously not being aware of how the card interactions work. That's it. That makes a difference. Because most of these duels are lost not because of, okay, I got completely outplayed or whatever. It's because they're summoning these stupid cards like Apollo and all these other messed up cards that don't make sense. Even after hand trapping them or whatever, like, no, they have other options. Because Fiendsmith, you notice I played a lot of Fiendsmith today, and it just goes to show that Fiendsmith is broken. It should not be in every single deck. It should only be in decks that should benefit it, and it's light Fiends. I promise you, no one's going to worry about it if it was just that. But no, they have to make it splashable, because again, they want to sell packs. You notice all these decks, they have hand traps. The meta decks have hand traps, and they still have good combo. That's what makes them broken. There's a reason why there's a meta in the first place, because all these decks have something going for them. Plus, you add that on top of that generic hand traps that make it even more difficult to deal with. Because you already have to face the board of Malice, the board of Ryziel, plus hand traps. That's very difficult. And that's a fact. You can't deal with every single interaction on the board. Unless you have a board breaker, of course, like an evenly match or whatever. But even then, it might not be enough. But I don't know how you guys feel, but for me, that's just how I observe the game. And that's just it. Because this game, I literally said it doesn't reward players with skill at all. It really doesn't. Because you see, all you need is a coin flip. Because today, I've literally lost a coin flip so many times. It's insane. And then, even when you win the coin flip, you don't even get a good hand. But yet, when your opponent goes second, they have literally a custom hand. They have a perfect answer for everything, and they also have a counter to everything that you do. So it's like, okay, well, what is that all about? And you're seeing probably your worst starters ever, and yet they're one-offs. And yes, I'm playing 60 cards, but the 60 cards is not 60 cards of just 1-1-1. It's like it's designed in a way that actually you're supposed to be seeing your best stuff, but you're not seeing your best stuff. Instead, you're seeing your 1-0s, which is a bit odd. You're like, but now I'm supposed to be not seeing my 1-0s. That's why I increased the deck capacity so that you see less bricks basically, but you're still seeing them. So I don't know. Because no one can tell me, oh, I don't have game knowledge or game sense or whatever. Because clearly I know what most of these guys are doing, but the game is gifting them all these custom hands, which I don't understand. And you saw that guy was clearly just clicking buttons. Come on, you saw the difference between that guy and probably the other duelists we were facing earlier. This guy had no clue what he was doing. He was just clicking yes because, oh, it's Ryziel, oh, Fiendsmith, the guy will have nothing. Okay, but obviously I know what you want to do. And he was just like not having no clue what was going on. And that's just how it is. Most of the time you're losing to someone that literally has no idea what they're doing. But because their deck is so strong, people overlook that and say, no, it's fine, you still won because it's Ryziel. But if you look at the player itself, I always separate. In any game that you're looking at, there's the game and then there's the player. Sometimes the player makes the game interesting. So imagine if I was just playing regular Marincess, okay, cool, what, like, and then with no like effort of trying to, you know, make the games interesting or whatever, because obviously the mindset of how I play, like going second or going first, you don't get that normally if you're trying to say, okay, but now what am I learning from this? Why am I watching this? I mean, obviously you guys are here, you want to see, okay, but how is the guy actually faring? He's taking a deck that people are not really playing, and to be honest, no one's really playing it, but he's playing it in a different way because he understands the game. So it's like, what are we doing? I don't know. Because if you had to give me a meta deck, that won't be interesting for me to showcase. Yes, it's a meta deck because it's that good. It can play through hand traps. It can do this. But what is the real thing of, you know, watching people's streams or whatever? Because sometimes you want to see what the player has to give insight on a certain thing, or not just, okay, there's the game, there's the deck, cool. But literally every other game, there's always people that are considered, okay, very good, and those are just like the best of all time because they know what they're doing. You know, we're talking about even the guys in Yu-Gi-Oh now. Why are those guys considered the greatest of all time? It's not because of what they're playing, it's because how they think, how they react to certain things, the way they play, especially under pressure. You know, how they come out of an impossible matchup, or this play was not, no one thinks like this, or this was a clutch play, or, you know, because those are the mind games that you will have to get that insight from them, because that's what makes them great. They will take a deck that literally does bare minimum and make it look like a top tier deck. That's how I feel. Some of these matchups, when I'm facing them, like, wow, this thing could literally be a complete 180 if I was playing it a different way. But because I'm playing it a different way, it's actually helping me kind of stay in the matchup. If I was just like, okay, no, it's fine, just do this, that's all. Because people are anticipating what you think you're going to do, and it's like, no, you're not like that. Because I've been doing this for 2 years now, literally playing a deck no one gives a damn about, but you guys are watching it because you are at least appreciating the player and not necessarily the deck. Yes, the deck is fine, but the fact that the player is making the deck interesting, there has to be some sort of credit there. Not just me, other content creators also doing the same thing, and I appreciate those guys for doing that, because remember, like I said, we're here to showcase to you guys what we think our take on the deck is. It might not be the best optimal way, but the person who has the hand of the deck is making magic happen. And like I said, until we get support right now, this is the deck that we're running. This deck can perform, guys. It's not like this deck is not performing. This deck performs. It can literally do things, but I don't know. It's so messed up. I don't know. Masterduel, I played against a Malice player, and he lost because he ran out of life points. He was just summoning stuff. But you see, again, another player would have said, no, but wait, I need to be strategic, because remember, I'm summoning bodies, but the cost is life points. And that's why you see, even in the TCG, people caught on. We're like, no, it's fine. You can summon all your monsters, but remember your life points. How are your life points going? Because especially if you're going to time, remember, they will be summoning a lot of monsters to kind of make a board, but they have to commit life points. So it's like, okay, Malice is fine, but the downside is if you're going into time or game 3, then life points matter at this game. And unfortunately for Malice, they have life points as a mechanic, and it's quite a bit. So if you burn them for some damage or you go for battle and you attack them, then you are reducing the chances of them summoning stuff. But yeah, that happens. But yeah, I don't know. This game is just interesting. And it's not just this season. There's also been past seasons like that where the game just doesn't make sense fundamentally, because how is it that people can be stuck in a rank for so long? I'm not even kidding. The guy literally, he played off stream. He ranked up to master rank. He's been staying in master 5 for 2 consecutive streams. I'm not even kidding. And this is a popular streamer, not like I know it's a popular streamer. So the guy literally was on the same rank for 2 streams. I'm not even kidding. You can look at the past 2 streams. He started like, okay guys, I ranked up, I played off stream. Now he gets to master rank, he's struggling to rank up. How is that even possible? That for me doesn't fundamentally make sense. Using the coin flip a lot, getting awkward hands, going first, going second hand, going second, less hand traps. Like, bro, what even is that? Make that make sense. I honestly don't know. So I'm like, okay, what are we doing at this point? Like, what is the game trying to tell us here? Like, if you're not playing meta, screw everything else. Because what do people don't want to play meta? People want to play what they want. And that's it. But if you're going to be like this the whole time, then I don't know. People are not going to enjoy themselves. A survey on the August event. You guys can complete this. Please do, because I always do this. Because I always say make the thing better. Because Synchro Cup was terrible. I'm not gonna lie, Synchro Cup was terrible. Because it was pretty much like the rampant decks were there, and then yes, certain decks were okay, but it wasn't a better experience compared to Team Chronicle. Team Chronicle was fine, but not at the same as Synchro Cup though. So I feel like all these cups that they're making, they need to stop it. Because they need to make a proper ban list to actually make decks on the same power level, so that at least everyone can kind of compete. We've had an Xyz Cup, which was probably the worst one ever. I think that was the worst one. They literally was like, no. The Synchro Cup was, okay. I don't know about the Fusion Cup and the Link Cup. I don't think that will be a thing, but maybe in the future, but we'll see what the meta is at that point. But yeah, they want our opinion, there it is. Because nowadays game developers have to take the community's opinions seriously, because for the games to be relevant, they need to address the things that we want. Because, for example, why are we still having you see these time limited events, the dual trials or whatever? Make those things permanent. Why can't I just like how you did for the forbidden limited lists for different events? Why don't you have one for the normal rarity, one for XCs, or there already is one, but I mean one for different things, but that's it. Yeah. People are told to play meta decks and ignore that when there are great decks that you don't see play. Yeah, that's fact. That's fact. There are a lot of good decks that are out there, but they're just not good enough. That's why it's so bad that they're even bringing back Block Dragon to kind of scare people. Like saying, oh, okay, cool, Block Dragon's coming back. Oh my gosh, it's going to be killing the game. No, it will literally do absolutely nothing. I'm kidding. It will do absolutely nothing, because ask yourself, what is this versus Malice? Literally nothing. Literally nothing. So I don't know. But okay. Oh, there's also a secret pack. Oh, secret pack, Millennium. Okay, that's nice. So if you want to play Exodia, now you can do it. Is this a free one? Oh, it is. Okay, so if you didn't get Exodia, now you can get Exodia. Get your free pack pull. And we didn't get anything nice. Classic. But hey, it's fine. That's cool. What else is there? Maybe there's something else. Yeah, let me just check the World Championship. What is the schedule actually? Oh, I see. Oh. Yeah, there we go. You see, the championship match is scheduled to begin on August 30th. So it's actually like on my you know, so in my time zone that actually is quite early in a way. So that's actually fine. So it's on a Saturday. So not on 31st. I think for some people it will be 31st, depending on where they are. But for me, it's the 30th. So because I know it's a 2-day event, it's not a 3-day event. So yeah, because there it is. You see, the championship match is on Saturday 5:30 p.m. But the semis obviously at 9, at 10, and whatever. So it's actually not that bad. So I don't know. I'll see if I will stream. I don't know, but I'll definitely have some input on that. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here because yeah, I don't want to play anymore because clearly this game is just messed up. But yeah, I do appreciate everyone for being here on both YouTube and Twitch. So I do appreciate that. Hopefully I can stream a bit tomorrow. Maybe I'll play a different simulator altogether. Maybe try out some decks in the future, future meta coming, want to see how the decks are cooking there. But yeah, maybe something like that. I don't know. Pika Black, hello, welcome. Let's duel. Really? You just did you just join now? Because to be honest, I'm not really in the mood for dueling right now. If you had came earlier, I would have said yeah, sure, let's duel. But maybe in the next stream. I know, but honestly, my mood is not good now because Macedo is kind of messed up. But yeah, if you came in now, I do apologize. But I think on the next stream maybe we can do that. But I won't be able to do anyone right now because I'm kind of just gonna take a breather from the game, focus on other things, and then we'll pick up again later. But yeah, I think maybe on the next stream we'll probably do a duel room again, and then we can duel. But it is fine. But yeah, you guys can wait. Where's this thing? How do you go to the profiles and stuff? Yeah. The duel room will be set up probably the next stream, and then we can probably do that. But maybe do it like midstream. But yeah, we'll probably do that next time. So maybe next time, Pika Black, you can join, and then hopefully you can get to duel. That's also fine, and also anyone else that also wants to duel as well. But yeah, for now, this is Diamond Boss signing out, and I'll see you on the next stream. So have a good day, have a good night, and cheers, everyone.